going to be about the usage of the words ever and never. But before we discuss all the details, let's look here at the picture and a short text. It says, I have never used glasses in my life. I've always preferred to drink straight from the bottle. Again, it's just a funny example of how do we use the word never in our case and the present perfect tense. And in our lesson today, we will talk about other details of how do we use those words in our everyday conversation. Whenever we use the words ever and never, that means we want to describe an event that has happened at some point in our life, in the past. So here we have a short conversation between Tom and Brenda. Tom is asking, have you ever eaten oysters? And the answer is no, I have never eaten oysters. So here in this example, you can see that in the question form, we are using this word ever and the present perfect tense. And whenever the answer is negative, you're using never. Let's look at the formation of the question form. So when you talk about the pronouns you, we, and they, in other words, the plural form, we are using the word have. Have you ever slept in the car? In other words, at some point in your life, in the past. And the answer is no, I have never slept in the car. Have we ever played piano? No, we have never played piano. Have they ever been to London? No, they have never been to London. And when we talk about the singular form, he, she, or it, we're using the verb has. Has he ever seen a shark? No, he has never seen a shark. Has she ever tried spicy food? No, she has never tried spicy food. Has it ever snowed in California? No, it has never snowed in California. And pay attention to the fact that the answers are negative, and that's why we are using the word never. Very often, we would also use the word ever with the superlative form of the adjective. And let's look at some of our examples here. This is the first time that I have ever been to Disneyland. Have ever been, and we have the first. This is the best sushi that I have ever tried in my life. Have ever tried the best. A brand new Volkswagen car is the only thing my brother has ever wanted. Has ever wanted the only thing. And finally, we have some short conversations. Let's read those and let's try to find our ever, never words with the present perfect form. Have you ever met a movie star? No, I haven't. I have never met a movie star. So you have the question, have ever met, and the negative answer. No, I have never met. Has Mark ever traveled overseas? Yes, he has. He has traveled to several countries on business. So in this case, we're talking about Mark. It's he. Therefore, we are using has ever traveled. And in our case, we have a positive answer. Therefore, we are saying, yes, he has. Have you ever ridden a horse? Have ever ridden? And the answer is, yes, I have. I have ridden a horse a few times in my life. So again, we have a positive answer. So we are saying, yes, I have. So that's the end of our short lesson today. Thank you again, my dear friends, for staying with us. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and in such a case, you will get the notification about our future lessons from Highlands Community Charter and Technical Schools.